What's up, Chaos TV? It's your boy Chaos Hero here again with another deck profile on a wonderful and awesome deck that I've been working on that's based off the great iconic game of this generation, formerly known as Five Nights at Freddy, and it's formerly known as the Frightfurs. Now, the Frightfurs is a great archetype. It's a fusion-based deck, which is really fun and really easy. So many combos you can break off into this thing, and it's so amazing. In my opinion, it's great, and it was given to me, and the person that helped me build this was a good friend of mine, a great member of the Chaos TV program, Sean, which is currently a father now. Congratulations, Sean. Big shout out to you, or AKA T-Mo Baggins himself. But let's get into the deck profile, why don't we? All right. Now, for Fright for support, we have one copy of Fright for Factory. See that. One copy of Sutra Rebirth. For Fusion support, we have one copy of Fusion Recovery and two copies of Fusion Conscription. For Fusion cards, we have one copy of Fusion Substitute, one original copy of Polymerization. If you choose, you can get regular palms, doesn't matter. And three copies of Fright for Fusion, which is the main engine of this deck. Then you need two copies of Toy Vendor, and the reason why you need that is because Bear combos into that. And that's it for the spells. Let's get into the traps. Now, you might want to run Quaking or Storming if you want to, but for me, I just run three copies of Royal Decree. That's all for traps, basically. It's a little awkward right now, but I will be adding some more traps to it pretty soon, hopefully. Now, as far as main deck monsters, I will be running two of Octopus, but right now, all I have right now is one. You can run one of Fluffle Octopus. One Fluffle Cat. Sorry, let me put that back over here. Three Fluffle Penguins. Two Fluffle Rabbits. Three Fluffle Wings. And it's really relatively cheap for this card. Three Fluffle Owls. Three Fluffle Dogs. And the main engine card, three Fluffle Bale. Now, for Edge Imps, we have three Edge Imp Chains and two Edge Imp Sabers. Now, let's move on to the extra deck. Now, you're going to get a decent variety of extra deck love in this deck. But like I said before, this is just a starting up deck. I haven't fully finished and knocked out the kinks out of this deck yet. But when I do, this is just also, like I said, don't come at this deck as competitive standpoint. I cannot stress that enough. Any decks that you see on my channel, do not come at it with a competitive standpoint. This is all for fun. I run all my archetypes pure. Do not expect some top tier level suggestions. If you want that, there are plenty of other YouTubers that can give you that advice. As far as me, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. But other than that, I will continue with this deck profile with the extra deck. Two copies of Fright for Tiger, two copies of Fright for Sheep, two copies of Fright for Wolf, one copy of Fright for Kraken, one copy of Fright for Bale, and one copy of Fright for Chimera, which I'm thinking about running two of. But this, other than that, this is basically the deck of Frightfurs. Hope you like the deck profile. It's a little short, and I know it is, but this is basically what you have in the deck as a whole. Now, this is my personal fun build. I don't know how you all would like to build it, but if you have any comments and suggestions of ways you like to build your Fight for deck pure for fun builds, just leave in the comments while you're down there. If you like what we do, like our stuff, and subscribe. You can catch us on Facebook at Khaos TV TCG, on as well as anything else. If you have a Periscope, hit us up on Khaos TV as well. We have episodes of Top Down Throwdowns on there as well. Like I said, I will be doing a lot of other deck profiles. Stay tuned for my Constellars deck profile, like I said. And again, I don't run my decks competitive build. I run them pure and just purely for fun. That's how I do it. Now, most of my friends and most of the crew on Khaos TV do run their decks for top tier competitive grade. But as I prefer, I do mine for fun and just for fun, and for fun alone. Now, if you do not like how I do that, like I said before, there are plenty of other YouTubers on YouTube that can give you that kind of enjoyment. Other than that, I'm your boy Khaos TV. Stay tuned, probably today or next week for my Constellars, and I will be doing a whole lot of more updates on my decks that I previously did deck profiles on. As well, stay tuned for Sunday, because Sunday is going to be the first ever top-down throwdown with two of the female cast members of Khaos TV, which I'm really excited about. They're going to be doing a TCG top-down throwdown of Pokemon the TCG, which I will also be doing a tutorial on this channel, as well as a deck profile on some of the decks that we run for fun. Hence the word F-U-N, fun. Other than that, I'm your boy Khaos. See ya.